Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Dana Leslie will unmask her affair with Ted at his and Nichole anniversary party, so suckers need to brace themselves for coming position chaos. A recent exercise that was released shows the proverbial poop hitting the addict as Leslie exposes Ted's falsehoods, and the Dupree family reacts over the news. Nichole will also be fully crushed, as her perfect life flips upside down. With that said, what happens in the fate of all this? Nichole will probably leave Ted, but could she gravitate toward an old friend who might be suitable to sympathize with her situation? Doug is hiding a gambling dependence from his woman, Vanessa. While Doug has prevaricated a lot to his woman, she hasn't exactly been an angel. In fact, Vanessa has a number of men on her canon that she turns to when she needs attention in the bedroom. That also doesn't make Doug's falsehoods any better, but at the veritably least, he has conceded his dependence and is trying to get help. It's intriguing because formerly Doug realized he'd a problem that demanded to be fixed. He turned to Nichole. She's a therapist, after all, but she's also someone he knows he can trust and someone who won't judge him. The messy aspect of this is that Nichole and Vanessa are besties. To add to the stickiness of the situation, Vanessa has engaged in an emotional affair with Summerhouse proprietor, Joey, who has helped Doug with his debts in the history, but suckers know that he has an ulterior motive. Could Vanessa and Joey hop into bed in the days or weeks ahead? Could Doug find the two, or at least find out about the passions Vanessa has for Joey? This may give him and Nichole commodity to lament over. As the old word goes, misery loves company, and in the land of detergents, two cheating consorts could help bond the two other mates who were hurt in a situation. There weren't any sparks during their remedy session last week when Doug turned to Nichole, but that doesn't mean the musketeers may not partake chemistry between the waists. Could the show decide to pair Nichole and Doug up after her love with Ted is blown out of the water? Ted and Nichole anniversary party will take center stage, and it sounds like the proverbial poop will hit the addict. Plus, Bill will worry about some counter-reaction, so it's time to talk about what suckers should anticipate to unfold. Despite the break, from the sounds of it, the 3 days the show is on the air will be further than engaging. Ted and Nichole's anniversary bash will be the focal point of, and suckers should brace themselves for what Dana Leslie has planned. So it'll be intriguing to see how she'll decide to deliver her big affair stunner. Once the show returns after its appropriation on Thursday, May 1st, Leslie's son Eva will try to place her mama in check, but there's zero chance she'll be successful in this. It's important to note that Ted and Nichole's big bash thresholds during Thursday's occasion, so it sounds like BTG is launching May sweeps with a bang. The Dupree family will be shocked about commodity, so it looks like Leslie will expose her times-old affair with Ted at the anniversary festivity. With that said, will she also reveal that Eva is Ted's unknown natural son? Over to Bill, he'll be bothered in the fate of Ted's deception being revealed, and the part he played in it all. Still, it also sounds like he and Haley Lawson will carouse in Ted and Nichole's connubial straits, but will Bill's part in this all come back to hang him? Derek and Ashley will have to acclimate to their living situation, so it looks like the firefighter won't waste any time moving in with his girl confidant. The subject was just brought up during the Friday, April 25th occasion, and by the time the Monday, April 28th show rolls around, the two will be dealing with their new normal. Effects will get messy between Derek and Ashley, so suckers should anticipate to see cracks in the super couple's foundation. Will this open a door for Andre to move by on Ashley? Suckers know he has passions for his friend and is further than willing to hurdle at a moment's notice. Incipiently, Naomi Hamilton will try to win over the trust of her new customer. Jacob was quick to reach out to his woman to see if she could help the poor woman. Naomi is further than willing to step by, but June has been through a lot and is cautious of trusting people, especially attorneys. A gladdening plot might be on the horizon where Naomi can prove to June that good people do live, that is, if June is suitable to bring her walls down. Naomi Hamilton will struggle with the situation, while Dana Leslie launches her plan of attack. There will be trouble in paradise where Derek and Ashley are concerned, so let's talk about what suckers can look forward to during Monday's show. To start with, Naomi will have a hard time getting her new customer to trust her. Although who could condemn the poor homeless woman? The lady got hauled into the station and was relatively argumentative. Jacob was there when a police officer brought her in and called his woman right down. Unfortunately, the homeless woman has been through a lot while out on the thoroughfares, but the charges against her aren't exactly warranted. Jacob was hoping Naomi would help represent the woman, and his woman was further than happy to do so. The only issue is that the lady has to let her guard down so Naomi can help her. Will Naomi be suitable to move her that she's someone that she can trust? Derek and Ashley will have growing pains where their living arrangements are concerned. Derek suggested moving in together as his parcel was over, and Ashley reluctantly agreed. The two will have to awkwardly navigate their new normal. Will they feel as if they've made a mistake? Have they made a mistake? Could this be the morning of the end for these two? Suckers will have to tune in to find out. Leslie will launch her plan of attack against Ted and Nichole, so it sounds like she'll get the ball rolling on the stunner she's about to drop during their anniversary party. Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest Leslie has commodity massive up her sleeve in terms of the way she'll present the information about her affair with Ted, so suckers will want to tune in this week to see the proverbial poop hit the addict. Nichole attempts to get to the bottom of a riddle, while Doug battles his demons. Speaking of, Vanessa makes a deal with the devil. Nichole will essay to find out what's really wrong with her adjunct, Laura. As suckers know, Dana Leslie Thomas ran the poor girl off the road to ensure there was an employment opening at the Richardson home. Her son Eva Thomas applied for the temporary job of being Nichole's adjunct. Still, as Laura was on the cusp of a full recovery from her auto crash lately, Leslie slipped a disguise, entered the sanitarium as a nanny and sneaked into the girl's room. She fitted a substance into her fore, causing her an infection. As similar, Laura remained sanitarium-bound and was unfit to return to her life, therefore Eva stayed on as the Richardson family's adjunct. This was each done to help Leslie's plan to expose her affair with Ted. Still, Nichole's a therapist, not a croaker. So will she be suitable to figure out that someone has tampered with Laura's fore? Across city, Doug will fight hard to shield off his demons, so this sounds gambling-related. Will Doug refrain from going to the summer house to go? Is this the point in his story where he realizes effects have gone too far and he eventually seeks help? It might be too late for Doug. That's because Vanessa is set to make a deal with Joey. Will Vanessa learn about Doug's gambling problem from Joey? Will she find out how important debt he's in? Joey's plan each on was to get Doug so deep in debt at the summer house that he'd run to Vanessa for help. And also Joey could use her real estate establishment to censor Plutocrat. It sounds like the agreement these two will make on Thursday will secure this.